Hi David, great to see you again yesterday. Just to recap on the work that we did. The previous lesson we'd worked on your ability to maintain your spine angle during your backswing, and we can see here as we take the club back, we're doing a really good job of maintaining that angle, much better than you were a few weeks ago. Nowhere near as crouched at setup and nowhere near as much of a gaining of height on the way back. So again, if we play Dave Toms through, you can see that the maintenance of the spine angle is good. The other bits and pieces that you may look at here cosmetically and think, oh well, my hands are a little bit low, or the arms are a little bit across my chest, they can be worked on in subsequent lessons. But the key thing here is you've improved your ability to maintain your spine angle during your backswing. What we see, however, is, and this leads to the top shot that you were experiencing yesterday, still a slight inability to maintain the spine angle through the backswing. You can see there that there's a quick straightening of the spine. Now you got away with it on that one, and you clipped that shot away nicely because you maintained the angles and then lost them very late. However, you're not going to time every shot as well as that, and if that angle increases and the spine straightens too quick, that leads to the shot that you top. If you look at Dave Toms on the right, you can see that there's a much better ability to maintain the tilt forward that he has through the hitting area. So it's not so much the spine angle as the amount of tilt towards the ball that we see. He's able to maintain that. Now the way we do that is by introducing a little bit more lateral movement in the lower body. We can see as a player comes through impact, we were discussing yesterday, there is a tendency to subconsciously want to lift up as you're coming through. So what that's called is extension. To stop the player losing the tilt towards the ball, he must drive forward with his lower body. And you can see Dave Toms' left knee working out in front of his left ankle, which is a sign that his hips are moving laterally as well as rotating to the left. So there's a degree of lateral movement towards the target with the lower body. This is what gives the player the ability to maintain his angle of tilt in towards the golf ball. If we look at yourself, as you take the club back, you maintain the angles very well going back. However, the left knee never gets out in front of the left ankle, and you can see that pretty much from here on in, all the hips do is clear to the left. Whenever we see the hips clearing to the left, we see the elbows dividing and we lose the extension through the golf ball. So as well as making it difficult to create power, we're going to make it difficult to strike the ball properly. And as the elbows divide, the base of the swing lifts and you're going to catch the top of the golf ball as you're coming through. So what we need to do is introduce a little bit more movement forward with the hips. That in turn is going to keep the club coming from the inside, move you forward, keep you down, tilted toward the golf ball, and ensure that you strike the ball correctly and from the inside more often. Good luck with it, keep the hips moving forward, and I've no doubt I'll see you again in a few weeks' time. Well done.